Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading on how people view your social media. I have here pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. I'll give you guys a second to choose and then we're just going to hop right into it. Okay, if you guys need more time, please pause the video. Let's get into it. Alright, so if you chose pile 1, this is your reading. People might view your social media as something you do for a living, whether you make money off of it or not. Of course, that doesn't have to resonate with every person, because not everyone has a job on social media. But whatever you post on your social media, people assume that you think that you're above them, or whatever your platform is or whatever you do is highly regarded, and so people automatically assume that they're beneath you. There's something about your social media that comes off as very unique and special, and it makes you stand out even more than you already do. There's this special quality to your social media. No matter what you post, that is the energy that's coming off of it. Like, wow, I can tell that person is really special. Whatever negative feelings anybody has towards their social media says more about them and where they're at on their journey than it has to do with you. Because if you state your opinion on things, that doesn't mean you automatically think you're better than someone. It just means you're stating your opinion on it. That's it. You have a stance. Most people react well to it, but like some people might be a bit standoffish towards it. But that's because of them, not you. Yeah, like some of the things that you tell people or your opinions, people don't want to hear it. It's stuff that like they know better. So obviously that's why they feel that type of way. But when it's time for them to take the advice that they know they need to hear, they will when they're ready. You come off very grateful. I don't know what it is that you do, or maybe it's something you say. Just your energy, your response just comes off very gracious. Very warm and welcoming. Especially if someone comments or you're having a conversation with a follower or friend, whatever it is. You may have thought about throwing in the towel when it comes to your creativity or whatever it is that you do. Or there has been a lot of just trials and tribulations when it comes to your social media. It's very controversial in some way. Or what you do can cause sort of a ruckus. What you put out there can cause lots of unsolicited opinions. And then you have your own battles that you're dealing with too. So yeah. But I feel like you guys keep a good head on your shoulders and you know, shoo off the naysayers. You kind of just roll your eyes and keep it moving, because this is your path. something about your social media has healed you in some sort of way, and you've gained a lot of friends through this platform, or you've connected with other people because of whatever your social media is. Perhaps you guys are star seeds and you've connected with other star seeds, people of similar interests, people of similar minds, and it's beautiful. Like the goodness that has brought you this platform. And you don't need to make money off of it for it to fulfill you. You don't need money or for it to be this big thing, or successful, for it to bring you joy. Like, this is just something special for you to have in your heart. And it translates very well to your viewers. They sense that genuine feeling. They sense that genuine energy from you. And you heal others too, in some way, shape, or form. You cause controversy, but you do help heal others at the same time. You help others along their journey, and that's how people view your social media. Someone who's special, someone who's gracious and grateful, someone who heals other people. Very spiritual. Someone who is welcoming. So some of you guys could be into this spiritual service, whether that's tarot, Reiki healing, sound healing. You guys could be a hairstylist. You guys could just share your political and spiritual beliefs. You guys could be cooks, writers, whatever it is that you do. If you just do social media recreationally for fun and you just share bits and pieces of your life, whatever it is that you do, it's sort of an outlet for you. It's something that calms you. It's something that brings you peace. And there is some sort of commitment I feel like you guys have towards it. I don't know what I'm picking up on, but yeah, it could just be something that is a dream for you one day. And if this doesn't make sense now, maybe it will later. But of course, take what resonates. But whatever it is, people feel like you're very connected with the spiritual realm, your ancestors, something above. Like, you get your creativity from the clouds. You channel your creativity. And people may love your style and the way you express yourself, whatever you post, and just like get inspired by it, want to copy it, want to recreate it, because it's so definitely like eye-catching. I feel like people love watching whatever you do post. Like, you do attract people who keep checking up on you, and it might be something that they may hide from other people, that they keep checking on you. But yeah, I am seeing that your social media may be a business for you. Whatever that may be, it definitely is something that you're invested in. And whether or not successful means that you're happy with it, it fulfills you in some sort of way. That's what success means. So yeah, your creative expression is beautiful. People love to like feed off of it in some ways. So yeah. So yeah, that is everything that I'm getting for you, Paul 1. If you enjoyed this reading, please let me know. And if it's in your best interest, please subscribe. Thanks. Okay, so if you chose this crystal, this is your reading on how people view your social media. Okay, so already I'm getting an energy of a bad ASS. Someone that comes off very cool, too cool for school. Bear with me. You guys are hardcore rebels. You don't care at all. When people look at your social media, they see somebody who's very feisty. Someone who has something to say, something worth listening to. I'm also getting that you guys say what needs to be said. You're that guy. You're the one who has to say it. Every time. There is something about your insight that helps people see things in a new light, in a bigger picture. Because when you speak with clear thinking, or just the way you come off is very sound. You have a lot of complexities, a lot more layers to your personality that isn't easily labeled, okay? People think you're a certain type of way, but then you show them a different side to you. And this is you're very open about it, so people see this. I don't know what you post on social media or how you come off, but yeah. I feel like there's also like a lot of karma that when it comes to the people you attract. I don't know. It's just like there's always some sort of like hidden agenda or hidden motive, which can be annoying. I feel like you're not afraid to cut off people who don't support you or value you for who you truly are. Yeah, and then I pulled out dirty little secrets. So I'm feeling like you either attract people with hidden motives, secrets, or your emotional intelligence makes people feel like you know all of their secrets. It's easy for you to size people up and psychologically analyze other people because of everything that you've been through, and something about that might be very triggering and people don't know how to receive you at times. Okay, so it took me a minute to like truly grasp this energy, but I feel like people can't help but get triggered by you because it could be this secret competition type thing. That's why at the end of the day you keep to yourself, you protect your energy, you keep your circle very small. Yeah, people, whether this is true or not, view you as someone who's very privileged, someone who appears to have things that people don't have. Like, you seem to have the things you need or the things other people want. Whether it's a lot or not, it's a lot to them. And people can't help, even if they like you initially, it's like their ego gets in the way when you're around, and they just end up being someone or feeling like this way towards you. Like there's not full capacity to trust each other. I don't know, something weird going on with that. And I feel like that's why you rebel a lot towards people. And that's why you have this exterior type of bitch type of energy towards people, because people have always treated you some type of way. And so it built this kind of wall around you, and it makes you anxious. And so you respond, you react, and assume other people will be like this towards you. So it's something about that. It's not a walk in the park. How people receive you. And so there's like a lot of solitude I'm seeing, because I'm seeing her alone here in nature, and I'm seeing her alone with her cat watching a movie, and I'm seeing her alone, whether you're male or female, taking a bath alone. Yeah. You might like keep a significant other close by. Like, that's it though. Yeah, you might just have like a main person, but like keep to yourself. And if you weren't sure about if people had some sort of thing against you, this is confirmation. And that's why you have trouble with being like in and out of people's lives. It's hard to trust people, and your bad habits have protected you. Like the way you protect yourself against other people, it at some point and still to this day serves you. And that's why it's hard to like get out of that. There is this sort of acceptance though with what is, because you know you're blessed. And I mean, you can't blame them. You're very mentally stimulating. You're someone that, I'm sorry, that is kind of a threat. Not like in a bad way, like in a good way. You are someone to look out for. Because I am feeling like you do stand up for yourself. You have the mind, the mouth, and the looks. Whatever you think about yourself. I don't care whatever you think about yourself. This is how other people view you. It's easy for people to get their ego hurt by you because of like your persona. So it's not like getting rejected by just anybody. It's like getting rejected by you. Like that's very triggering. I don't know who you are, but it already hurts to be rejected as it is. But then you doing it is just like, dang. Like when people notice you and people come across your page, it's very groundbreaking. I'm hearing sort of awaken other people or light something underneath them. You definitely trigger insecurities. You definitely trigger things that people need to work on, and it's not fun being that person all the time. Like you're that guy that has to make people uncomfortable and face what they need to fix. Yeah, it's no wonder why you keep to yourself, or just keep one person nearby. So I don't know exactly what you post, but it doesn't matter. This is how others view you on social media. You trigger people's ego for sure. People either want to be with you, be your friends, but it's always some, like, do you actually, or I don't know, something like that. It's definitely, like, made you smarter, though, dealing with this, yeah. It's definitely made you see what's underneath the surface. It made you stronger, wiser, made you someone who's a bit of a fighter. And like when you do find someone you connect with, it's that much more special. You guys may be working on a project at this moment, creating something that's close to your heart. Or you guys could be expecting with a baby, or this will happen. This will happen for you. Oh, and another thing is I feel like you cause anxiety too. Something you do on social media, something you post may cause anxiety. And I even want to say with other couples too, and or within your own relationship, you may cause anxiety, or both. But yeah, that is everything that I'm getting for you guys. If it's in your best interest, please subscribe to my channel, or just leave a like and a comment. It really helps me out. Thank you. Alright, so if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. I went a little crazy with the cards. I'm gonna lay this out. Okay, so you're definitely that guy or that girl that people aspire to be, someone who attracts a lot of attention, someone who you want their routine to be like, you want their lifestyle to be like. Alright, so I just want to point out that this person is having a garden full of herbs, if you know what I mean, smoking a bong, pouring themselves a glass, snorting some you know what. So either you are very open with your lifestyle and your vices, or you guys just have a lot of fun, or so it seems that your life is full of color, full of variety that a lot of people might compare themselves to. Whatever you view yourself as, I want you to throw that away, because this is how other people view you and your social media. Why am I feeling like this some sort of like unattainable type of vibe from you? If people feel like they can't have what you have, or and that's just like something that they need to work through. It has nothing to do with you. But yeah, definitely getting like unattainable vibes. I feel like where there's a will, there's a way. If you really want something, I feel like you can really make that happen. And those type of people with that mindset aren't gonna feel that way towards you. People with trouble manifesting are gonna view you in that type of way, like, oh, I can't have that, or oh, I can't attain that, when they can. You know what I mean? Okay, so I'm getting the image of someone initially following someone because they view them as someone ideal to look up to, someone they want to look like, be like, have this lifestyle, but then they end up unfollowing that person because it's like it messes with their mental health or something. That's definitely like you're that person. Your social media messes with other people's mental health if they're not in a good place, because it's unfortunate that they compare their lifestyle. If you are a female and you wear makeup, when you don't wear makeup, you're still a 10. Sorry if I'm getting random messages. So I feel like you're not allowed to have bad days. You're not allowed to be insecure. You're not allowed to struggle, because people think that you're fishing for compliments, or that you're just acting like that, or you're posting certain things just for attention. And that has more to do with them and their pettiness and assumptions than it has to do with you. I mean, this is a general reading. I don't know if this is really how you are, but 9 times out of 10, people's perception and the reality has more to do with themselves than that other person. But yeah, if you guys struggle yourself with mental health, then it's kind of like not fair in a way. Like for your situation, I want you to understand how other people see you. It's how much potential they see in you, or like that's how much they actually feel like you're on another level, a level that they're not on. I don't know. I feel like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't, because people are that jealous of it. And you know how people act. If someone's attractive, or someone's whole persona is attractive, and you know it, people shame you for that. Being confident and knowing you're beautiful is a problem, but also being insecure is a problem. So I feel like you guys have learned to not let compliments phase you, and not let negative opinions, comments phase you either. Like either way, because both has nothing to do with you. I feel like people do look to your page for information in some way. There's a lot to like uncover, whether it's information you provide or information that they want for themselves. There's something that's effortless, or like not doing too much, or not doing much of anything at all. Like you don't have to try that hard. Is basically what I'm saying. Like it's just in your nature to be who you are. No one deserves to be punished for that, or to feel, I don't know. victimized by that. It's a double-edged sword, basically. I mean, I am getting fifth house. Fifth house is Leo. They're naturally magnetic. They're already automatically creatively inclined. They're already naturally good at romance. They're good at presenting themselves in a way where people want to be near them and want to relish in their company, and they're good at having a good time or having fun or being the life of the party. They're just naturally good at making you want to continue to be in their presence. So much fun, so much pleasure when they're around, and this just comes naturally. And they can be a bit of a Casanova too. Like, they're not gonna have trouble finding someone to like cuddle up with. They're not gonna have trouble finding someone that wants to give to them. So they're not gonna have trouble attracting simp behavior. Yeah, I feel like you guys feel attacked a lot, or just like, I don't know, like you have a target on your back or something. It just goes to show, no matter who you are, everyone is going through something. You guys may post things that you like to do, things that you like to eat. And there's something very blessed about the foods you eat, the diversity of foods that you eat. People can even get jealous of the type of foods you eat, the type of hobbies you're able to do. Like, that's a thing too. I feel like you guys do know how to turn your setbacks into wins. You know how to use your emotions to your benefit. Sometimes you feel like people just hate you because you're beautiful. Because I'm getting that song. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. You bother other people, you threaten other people. Kind of similar to Pal 2. I feel like this has to do more with appearance. Pal 2 has to do with appearance, but like mentally. Pal 2 is more mentally a cut above the rest, and you are more appearance based. And if you pick both pals, then you have looks and brains. So people also like to see pictures of when you like travel to different places, and there is this sort of like sexiness to you, which I can see why people get jealous of that. Like, there's this sensual energy that exudes from you. And just know, when you're comparing your own self, there's people who compare themselves to you. Try to shift your perspective if you are struggling with that. Another way of protecting yourself is by speaking kindness back into yourself and making yourself, your space, your mind a comfortable place where you can exist in. Okay, so that's everything that I'm getting, Pal 3. If it's in your best interest, please subscribe and leave a like or comment. It really helps my channel. Thank you.